wonderful Sunday wherever you are watching us from in the comfort of your homes. This is Grace TV, your channel of choice where we reveal God's grace. I'm so excited. I was looking forward to have this program today because last week I was alone and we learned a lot. But today I'm not alone. Today I'm with two beautiful ladies. Actually, these ladies that I'm with in the studio today, I was going through their profiles. I was checking what they do, and I was amazed because what they do is something that is very inspirational. And I believe that for all our viewers who are watching on Grace TV, you are going to be blessed. So don't be selfish, please. You can share the broadcast and you can feel free to send us your contributions, your contacts, and we'll be able to come through. Wow, today we're looking at talent. What is talent? What can talent do? Many of us have talents, but we don't want to use them. Actually, we don't want to use the talent that we have. But I want to assure you that the talent, if you can discover what you can do and what you can do best, then that's a talent that will take you before great kings and queens. So Grace TV, help me welcome my beautiful ladies who are my guests for today. Ladies, good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, thank you.
Wow, you look so good. I just see the hair. I love the hairstyle.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, when I just saw you entering the studio, I was telling one of the ladies from the team, I said, please, is it possible to unplait me? Let me just have the hair that it's like natural. It's really beautiful. Huh?
Yeah, it really is.
You look good. Wow.
Thank you.
Well, I'm so glad to have you, and thank you so much for coming through, for accepting our invitation as Grace TV to have you here.
We are more than humbled to have us on stage.
Wow. Okay, so where do I start from? I wanted to introduce them and introduce their credentials, but I feel when someone is introducing your credentials, she might not do a good job. So the best person is the actual person who knows what they do. But with what I have, I know Limpo from this side. She can play guitar and she has it. We can see a guitar there. And we have Hadassah, our powerful business lady. Yes. So I want to learn just like you want to know more. I want to know more. So where do I start? Hadassah? Limpo. I'm going to start. They always start from here. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to start from this side.
Oh, yeah.
I will start from this side. Limpo. Who is this Limpo that we have today? Who is Limpo on Grace TV?
Okay. I'll say Limpo is one lady, would say. Limpo is a lady who is very passionate. I won't really use the word interest, but I use the word passionate because interest is easily fade away. So Limpo is somehow like this. Limpo is music herself.
I love that you can say that. Limpo is music herself.
Limpo is music. Okay. I believe to say, I would define the way I define my music life and how it is for me. It is instruments. Like whenever I play, I restore myself. Even though I'm emotionally challenged, I find peace in them.
Wow.
So I try by all means to say I should share this ability that I have with people. Yeah, so Limpo is music. Limpo is a simple girl. Limpo, she's passionate, determined, resilient.
I love
always
that.
Focused.
Wow, that's great. I think our viewers, we've all heard her definition. I won't add much. I've heard she's so passionate. Instruments, music is what makes the lady called Limpo. Hadassah, looking very beautiful. Very beautiful, natural. Who is Hadassah?
Okay, so Hadassah is a business lady, like you said, a powerful business lady.
Great.
Who's passionate about business and nurturing young girls. Okay. I'm passionate about youths and helping youths become better at everything that they do.
Great.
So I understand it starts from childhood.
Great.
So I'm passionate about nurturing young girls. Okay, I'm into girls actually. I'm passionate about nurturing young girls.
Great.
I'm passionate about nurturing young girls, making them become better at their talents and bringing them to the world. So I'm also passionate about preaching the gospel of Christ because I believe
you're also a preacher. Apart from business, you're also a preacher.
Yes, I'm also a preacher of the gospel of Christ because I understand something in life. If you want to be great in life, you need to have God. Because we see in the Bible, the Bible says David was great because God was with David. So because God was with David. Yes. So I took that upon myself and I said, okay, I want to be great. And I understood something to say it starts with being with God. If you can allow God to take preeminence over everything, then everything is set. And
praise the Lord.
And he's been
I love it.
And he's been taking preeminence over everything, my business, my career, and that's what I'm passionate about, preaching the gospel and business. I'm also passionate about music, actually.
Wow. You're also, apart from a preacher, there are so many components that make you a paid business. You're a preacher, you do workshops. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. So ladies, today we're looking at talent. I've seen the different talents that you do. There is something that I checked on your profile. You are also a photographer.
Yeah.
Wow. So you can shoot events. Different, you can make some arts and everything.
Yes, arts and designs and stuff, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have some free arts. Okay, so Limpo, let me come back to you. Limpo, we're looking at talent. I'm sure there's some viewers who are watching us, especially on Grace TV, and they would love to know, what is this talent that we're talking about? In your own understanding, how do you define talent?
Okay, I love the question, by the way.
That's amazing.
Okay, so talent to me is it is something that everybody's given.
Okay.
And it is something that it requires so much attention. It requires somebody to know, to say, okay, if you know your talent as a person,
that's right.
It is something that will always motivate you, make you confident. For instance, let's say maybe I've never been to school. We have seen a lot of people that have never been to school, but they are being on top because they know what they are given. For instance, we would say some certain musicians, we cannot mention names, but some certain musicians, they have been on top, but they've never been to school. We have seen their backgrounds to say, these people would say they don't even know how to read, but because of what they know.
That's
so to me, talent is something that you are given to give out to the world. And it motivates others that are unable to do what they can. For instance, let's say we have people that, I've come across people that can sing, but they feel shy because they feel to say maybe that one sings much better than me.
That's right.
But what I believe is, we have different artists. For instance, I'll say Yomaps and Maki too.
Yes.
All those people are talented, but they all have different fans. So meaning to say, even that same person that has a talent but fears to let it out, it's because every person is given a certain vibe that a person would want to hear from them.
That's right.
So I'd give an advice to say, okay, you need to always work on your talent, because there's always a certain person that is actually waiting for your voice out there.
I love that definition. Hadassah, can you just add up to talent? What is this whole thing we're looking at? Talent.
Okay, just to add on to what you said, I think that talent is a natural power that you're born with. It's a power that gives you the ability to become better than anybody else out there. Because it's something that comes from within you.
It comes from within.
Yes, it's something that only you can produce. And talent is something that you're born with. It's something that makes you different from everybody else out there. And I think a talent is important because it makes you unique. Because only you can put it out there. Because only you can nurture it. Only you can show the world. It's like people are looking for so many different things out there, and you have it. So I think a talent is something that makes you unique. I think a talent
makes you different.
Yes, it makes you different. Just makes you unique. It just makes you become yourself, because nobody else can do it out there. Only you can do it. So I think a talent is something that you're born with, a natural power that gives you the uniqueness that you need.
Wow, this is amazing. So coming on the same talent, Limpo, I've seen you play guitar. I think this is a talent. When did you start playing a guitar, and what really prompted you to start playing that?
Okay, I'm one person, way back I used to, like, people used to call me an introvert. I never used to talk much. I was somebody that when maybe somebody tells you something bad, you just keep it to yourself. I never used to have that boldness to speak out. Okay. So I came to understand that music has a lot of influence. Yes. For instance, let's say maybe somebody listening to Chandana K, even their dressing, their talking,
the beat,
yeah. So for me, music is an advocate. It speaks on my behalf. Okay. I've performed some places, and you find that when you do your own songs, people get touched, and you find that that's how you get connections. So meaning to say, your voice out there, it gives me confidence to say I'm not the only one facing this situation.
Exactly.
So I try to pass through the message through music, because music it goes into the soul, of which it speaks. And I believe to say, okay, if I do this and I speak out what I feel it's encouraging to others, it will surely reach them out.
Wow, that's so amazing. And Hadassah, you are a young lady that has so much information in business. What really prompted you to start up a business? And or if you can tell us what's the kind of business that you do, and what really made you to start up this business?
Okay, so I'm a graphic designer. I make posters and banners for people.
That's not easy for a lady to do that. Please,
not.
you can just say that very loud and clear so that people know what you do. Very loud and clear. You are a graphic designer.
Yes.
And this is you, a lady. Yeah. You are a graphic designer. You make posters. Yes, can you please say that with confidence? It calls for so much credit. I get it.
Okay, I'm a graphic designer, and I make posters and flyers for people. Okay. I make banners. I make business cards. I make invitations cards. I make they're all online, by the way. Online invitations cards. I make birthday wishes. I make online certificates. I make so many things to do with graphics and stuff. So what prompted me to start that is because my phone literally became boring for me, that each and every time I look at my phone, all I'm supposed to expect is a text or a phone call. Then I was like, I can't continue living like this. Like, it just became boring for me. It just became boring. Like, is there anything out there I can do? Because I'm not really a fan of Facebook, TikTok now. So I was like, let me try to start up something that's going to make my mind busy, as I'm still waiting for other projects to mature. That's when I got my phone and started looking at graphical designs, and I started downloading posters.
So you didn't go to school for?
No, it's just something that I thought of because my mom used to tell me to say I'm good when it comes to decoration. Okay. Yeah, so I just decided to get my phone and I started downloading. I started searching on Google Play Store apps that can make posters and stuff.
You started searching?
Yes.
Meaning that you can teach yourself?
Yes, I taught myself actually.
Okay, this is amazing.
Yes, so yeah. After that, I started coming up with graphical designs. At first, it was a challenge because I had my siblings that were busy mocking me and laughing at me. But my mom was my best inspiration. She kept on motivating me, and each time I would make a poster, of course, she wasn't motivating me because she's my mom. She wanted me to feel better. Then I knew that it's not helping me anyway. So I decided, what I started doing is I would get a poster that I would make and a poster from Facebook, then I'll go show her, Mom, which one looks nice? Then when she chooses the one on Facebook, I'm like, I need to beat this. So I had to pull up my stockings and become better. Then when I would make it something different from that, I'd go show her, then she'd be like, okay, this one is nice, then I feel good about myself. So that's what really prompted me, because of sleepless, because of, I just started feeling
wanted to be doing something.
I just wanted to be active. I needed my mind to be active, and I was like, I can't just stay on phone chatting and texting. I mean, it's not beneficial. If I need to reach my goal, I need to be productive. So that's when I came up with this. Then I started posting online. Apparently, people liked my posters and my designs, and I was happy about myself.
Okay, I just love the fact that you taught yourself.
Yes.
And these posters that you do, you don't use a computer, you don't use that, you use your phone.
Yes,
meaning that you spend your time on your phone and you are doing business, and it makes you to make a living out of that. So what advice do you have for our fellow youths who just be on phone? I want to mention some things, but just 24/7 you're just on your phone, you're not doing anything. Those that think a phone is just for receiving calls, texting and doing that, I'm sure probably most of them didn't know what a phone can do because of the kind of things that you do. So what advice do you have to anyone who has a phone? Let me put it in general. As long as you have a phone, what advice do you have for someone who is owning a phone, especially a young person?
Okay, so the advice that I'd give to youth out there is, firstly, you need to have a vision. Have a vision for your life, because when you have a vision for your life, you make a living out of anything that you have, anything that you're able to find on the table, you make a living out of anything. Sure. And as a youth, do not really be dependent, because when you're dependent, it ruins you. If you depend so much on people to do something for you, you cannot come out there. So my advice out there to all the youth that are listening to me is, try to be productive, believe in yourself, and believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, you can go far. Just believe in yourself and just make a living out of anything that you have. Just think beyond. It all starts with thinking beyond. Have a vision, think beyond, have a path for your life. When you have a path for your life, you'll be able to outline what you need, and you're able to remove some certain things that you do not need, and you'll be able to make you'll be able to make something out of what you have. And yeah, so it starts with having a vision. When you have a vision, you'll be able to do anything. You'll be pushed to your destiny with that vision, because you'll be like, I have a vision and a dream that I need to accomplish. I need not to sleep. So it starts from
this
there.
is really good. I'm learning myself. I'm learning himself. I'm sure our director there, Mr. Alfred, Mr. Harrison, I'm sure they are also learning. Limpo, I want you to tell us something. I've heard so much about business and also talent, but I want you to tell us something. Why is this talent important? Because, for example, some people don't want to work on their talents. They don't want to work on their talents. Let me put an example. Let's say maybe, especially, let me pick soccer. For example, I've seen females, because you play this, and most of the people that I see playing this are guys, and have something. I think that also goes back to soccer. I've seen some parents who told their children, especially ladies, don't go to the ground, don't play soccer, don't do what, without knowing that maybe that's a talent that a child has. So you find that the parent will begin to discourage the child from doing a talent. That's number one. And secondly, there are some fellow youths who would feel, I can just go to school, my parents can take me to school. They don't really want to work on talent. Why is talent important, and what advice do you have to those kinds of people that I've mentioned? Over to you, madam.
Okay, why talent is important? Because one, it's only not for yourself. It's not only for you.
Talent is not for yourself.
Yeah, it's not only for yourself. Yeah, you can have it, but the reason why we spread our talent is not because we want money or fame. In most cases, it's because we want to show people that even though they might talk, still we can still do the impossible.
That's right.
I always look at, I remember there was this phrase that Uncle used to tell me to say, impossible belongs to a fool. I used really
love that.
Yeah, so I would look at that, and I'd say, for instance, I'll give my example on myself. Okay. It's not easy as a lady playing a guitar. Moreover, there are some rumors saying, no, maybe she wants attraction from guys, all those kind of attention and stuff. So, but I never really looked upon what people say. But when you know where something is taking you, right, and where what it can do, trust me, you would definitely work on it. So, to get back to your question, when you said, what about those people that you feel, oh, they said, okay, for instance, I would say myself, it was something to say, it was difficult for me to start this. Because mom and dad was like, focus on school.
Focus on
Don't
education.
Do this. These are for guys. Specifically, these are for guys. You need to be doing some hair salons, some this and stuff. And you'd be like, but this is what I love. So to me, I was like, I looked at, if you are doing something that you love, it's already success.
That's true.
I've seen people complete school and you find that it's very difficult for them to find jobs. And if you know your talent, for instance, let's say I have completed school and you find that it's very hard to find a job. And you are doing this and you find that you never need to say this is what would sustain me in future.
That's right.
Because we will look at here in Zambia, actually most music is the most thing that is now going by. Yeah, so your talent is really important because it touched so many lives, and it's very much important for you because it's what you love. That's what you need to work on. No matter what people say, people may say a lot of things, but people are meant to talk. I'll give an example on Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Appreciate.
Jesus Christ died for us, but he was insulted, he was sold, all this stuff. But who are you not to be criticized? I've not even died for anyone. I've never died for anyone. So why should I really pay attention to what people say? Exactly. Yeah. So no matter what, you just need to keep on pushing, because I believe you will never in life start with 4 steps. You always start with 1 step.
1 step at a time.
1 step at a time, and it will always be like that. So you just need to put much effort. Even people that are successful in life have always started on a lower ground.
Great.
Yeah. So say they should just need to put much effort, passionate, and always be positive. Never really put negative thoughts.
I love that. In the camera, talk to parents who want to discourage their children not to do their talents. Talk to parents that say, my child, don't do this, just do this. There is your camera.
Okay, I would say this to parents and guardians. I would advise to say sometimes a child's goal or dream or anything might look impossible or unrepresentable because she's a lady. But all in all, we are given different things to do in life, and you find that whatever your child is aiming for, trust me, they know what it can do and where it can take them. It might seem useless for now because you are looking at only for today, but your child is looking at it in the future to say, okay, if I do this and this, because at the end of the day, this is one thing that maybe it may even help you and sustain you in the future. So you find that, let's say if you're telling your child not to, for instance, play guitar like me, you find that there are certain grudges that children keep. And you find that maybe when she plays or sings, she finds relief in that, because we have different characters and attitudes as children. You find that we try maybe to open up to anyone, and you open up through what you love doing. So at a certain point, it's more like if you stop them, they'll be having some little depressions and stuff. So I advise to say, maybe just support them, but tell them to say not to go astray or something, but always just guide them.
Wow, I love that. I love that. Hadassah, to add on talent, why talent is important?
Okay, so I think, I'll just add on to what you said. You said it all. So I think talent is important because it's more of a bonus that God gave us to say, if your professional life is a little bit shaky, you can use this to put food on your table. I think talent is important because, like I said, it gives you the only uniqueness out there. You have, like, it's only you who has it. That's right. It's important because it gives you, when you work on your talent, actually, when you work on it, you can have it, but if you don't work on it, then it's dead.
So you need to have the talent,
and work on it,
and work on your talent.
And work on it. So when you work on it and become better at your talent, it can also bring food on your table, because there are people out there that would want to do what you do because they don't know, but they're passionate about it. So when you have that talent yourself, you're able to teach. You can have classes where you're able to teach people about what you do, bring more money to your table, bring more money, and it can help you in so many ways. Like I said, it's more of a bonus to say if your professional life is shaky, and like she said, there are people that do not really believe in education. Not necessarily don't really believe in education. I do believe in education, but I think you can still make it. And when we look at the basics of what can make you reach there without education, number one is your talent. When you work on your talent, when you become better at it, it's able to put food on your table. It's able to reach you. It's able to take you places that your boss cannot take you, because for a talent, you'll be playing a guitar and people will be like, we've never seen a girl play a guitar. I mean, they're going to be inviting you in different occasions, and you're going to go far because of that talent. You see, so I think a talent is important because it can actually take you far. It makes you unique.
It's a bonus.
Just a bonus.
I love that. It's a bonus. It's a bonus. So you have a bonus. That's a bonus.
A bonus.
Yeah. Okay, great. So Hadassah, let me pose the last question. You are doing business. Why should youths venture in business? Why should youths venture in business?
Okay, I think youths should venture into business.
I think on this one, don't talk to me. I want you to talk to the viewers.
Okay.
I want you to talk to the youths why they should venture in business and what has happened to you, because you make these brochures, you make you make posters, you make banners, you are a photographer. I believe it has helped you.
Yes.
So someone there, they will have to get into business. Why should a young person venture? Some of us feel businesses are for, you know, those some odd people, you know, people that put on suits. They, you know, we have that perception. But I want you to talk to the youths there. Why should young people venture into business, and why is business important? Why should they get into it? Please, the camera is all yours.
All right, so I think youths out there should start up a business or try to be business minded, because number one, it helps you. I think business, firstly, it helps create jobs for people who are employed, and it's of great privilege when you're a youth and you're able to employ people of your age. It makes you the boss of yourself. So I think business is important because it just doesn't make you become the boss of yourself. It has got so many advantages because number one, you'll be able to, you're independent. You don't have to keep on calling people for a salary or whatnot because business got you. Yes, some people can like, do you know how hard business is? Yes, business is hard, but when you have a vision and when you have a purpose to why you're doing it, everything is possible. I myself, what really made me want to become a powerful business entrepreneur is because it's because I had this vision to say, why is it that the big men, the big boys in Zambia, they go and invest their money in business outside the country? So what if I come up with a business, with a powerful business idea that's going to make those big men invest in my company, and the people from South Africa also should come and invest in my company? Yes, that's the vision that I had. So because of that, it really made me be a forecast person, and discipline myself. So I think youths should venture, youths should start up a business, or youths should be passionate about business also, because it helps you, not just because I think what many youths are looking at currently is, I've got a degree, I'm going to get myself a degree, I've got masters, I've got what. But sometimes those things, you know, you reach at a point where you stay maybe 2 months, you're not getting paid, you stay 3 months, you're not getting paid. But when you have a business, you've got somewhere where you can hold on to.
That's right.
A business is important as a youth. When you start growing up a business as a youth, it's going to help you a lot. Not just creating jobs, it's also going to make you become the boss of yourself. It's also going to help you.
Become the boss lady.
Yeah, become the boss lady. You don't need anybody to tell you what to do. And it's great because you'll be in leadership, and it makes you become a leader. You'll be leading people. It's going to help you help out those people, because when you're employing people, you're not just making them work for you, you're also helping out people. It's more of, I think business is just the best. So I think youth should try doing business, because it's not something that it's going to help you not only depend on your salary, because sometimes salaries can come after 2 months. Yeah, so when you have somewhere where you can hold on to, then you're set. So it helps become,
So were you at any point in your business career experienced some losses and you thought of, let me just stop this business, it's not making sense? Did you at any point experience that? And if you did, how did you come out of it? Because I'm sure, as we're talking of doing some business and also young people, there are some that want to, there are actually maybe some youths who started a business but they stopped because they encountered a huge loss, maybe due to other factors like COVID. And so they just said, I think I'm done. So did you experience loss? And if you did, how did you get back to yourself?
Okay, so I reminded myself about the vision that I have. Because of the vision that I have, it made me to say you need to wake up, because yes, business is like a roller coaster. It's got ups and downs. It's not all times when you have to win. Sometimes business will make you lose. So what really made me get back on my feet is the vision. I said I do not have to give up right now, because if I give up, who's going to do it? I've chosen to be a business person. I've chosen to do entrepreneurship. So the fact that I've chosen to do this, nobody is there, nobody's there, nobody out there is going to tell me what to do. So because of the vision and the future that I planned ahead, it just made me because of that vision, it's what really made me wake up.
Wow.
And get to there and say I don't have to give up right now, because until I reach the goal, no matter how shaky things can become. Of course, I had people that were mocking and criticizing my designs. They were like, this is not so good. I almost gave up and say, I think let me just leave it for guys.
Especially when someone tells you with so much courage.
Yes,
this is not so good.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is my thing and it's my business. It doesn't matter what other people think out there. So my advice out there is, if you focus on what you're doing and always close your ears to what people say, when you close your ears to what people say, you will definitely achieve your goal.
Wow, this is great. This is great. This is great. Limpo, I want to see you play. What if you just came with it and you just came?
Yeah, you know, people can exaggerate.
Or if you just came with it and packed and said, I play this. So before you play that nice guitar of yours, she's mentioned vision. You said you need to have a vision as a young person. As you are doing business, you need to have vision, because vision is what will help you. So just in 60 seconds, what can you say about vision and young people? What is this vision? What is this vision? And why should young people go into vision as you get ready to get that?
Okay, for me, I believe every person has a vision.
Every person has a vision.
Yes, you know, in life, it's like this. We're in search of purpose, meaning, and a vision, of course. Let's say, one, if you don't know your purpose, you don't know the meaning of life. You know, we can all have everything that we want to have, but if you have not known your purpose and the meaning of life and the vision that you need to follow as a person, you're a lost person. You have no direction. So
direction.
Yeah, no direction. You know, there are people who are passive. I'll give an example. It has always happened with every youth, I think. Let's say when you're working, then you find a friend. Be like, boy, where are you going? Then your friend will be like, me, I'm just going to see someone. Can I follow you? So
follow the leader.
Yeah, you have no direction there. So, meaning to say, as a person, when you have a vision, you will know where you're going. A vision is somewhere where you create a circuit. This is what I'll have. This is what is supposed to be in my life. And when I'm in this vision, I've actually seen what life is.
Wow, great. Can you please give us some nice play some nice guitar? You forgot you came with a bass.
This is our boyfriend.
Oh, so that's your boyfriend. Okay, yeah. I don't want to say much. I don't want to say much. I believe you came with some people to back you. Okay, please, you can come here on camera.
She's my friend. She's a very good singer.
Oh, we're gonna enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
Make yourself comfortable. Hadassah, don't worry, you can maybe share a little bit here to give you enough space. If that's okay with the producers, I don't know. Okay, just wanted you comfortable.
Okay. So this song is just a common song. You don't have to worry, you manage to back us.
We will have to sing.
You have to sing as well.
Okay.
At least they know that you're also talented. We're talking about talent.
Okay, we're gonna sing.
Papa kisi ya soni kumama papa awe kumama papa kumama papa kumama
Just that. Please, one last more. I'm enjoying it. Please, one last more. I'm enjoying that. This is nice. This is nice. This is very nice. What a talent. Zambia is really talented.
So. You are different. You are great. Nango yini nango uyonde so chape. You are different. You are great. Nango fibe the color of your skin. Now you are beautiful. Now you are handsome. Now you are beautiful. Now you are handsome. Baby, say I do. Baby girl, I am the one for you.
Oh, this is great. Thank you. My sweetheart, please get back to your seat. Thank you. This is good. Mr. Alfred, I know in the studio there I've seen people, you've really enjoyed this. I think, please, you should come to my home so that every time I want to get to bed, I usually have challenges in just like getting to bed unless there is some music playing, some melody. So please, I'm giving you an invitation to my home for 3 days so that every time I want to get to bed, you just do.
Yeah, another bye.
Oh, that's really great. Thank you. I really love that. So, Limpo, I see our director is busy telling me we're running out of time. Your last words as we conclude the program.
Okay, my last words are, I'm very much grateful to be here, first of all. It's also a pleasure being invited and being recognized as a young youth who is talented. So I feel I would say my last words would be, I advise any lady out there or any male, I will not segregate, to say just work hard and see your vision. You know, when you are seeing yourself already there, you try to push until you are there. You don't really have to look at challenges and obstacles that you will face. So I just believe you need to be focused, determined, resilient as a person, and you just stand boldly in whatever you do. Wow. And you will just achieve it.
That's great. Yeah. Are you going to give your phone numbers for people that want you to go play for them in weddings?
Yes, I can. So my numbers are 0777 23 81 65.
Okay, so that's the number they can reach you.
Yeah, so this is also my WhatsApp line.
Okay.
If somebody wants to text me on WhatsApp,
we'll surely get in touch. Hadassah, wrap it up. Your last words to our fellow youths. What do you have to say?
Okay, so since the show was about talent, I would say do not let the natural power that you have die. Let people have it. Just be bold and let people know about what you do. And always stay focused, believe in yourself, and keep your vision.
Wow, great. You do posters. Are you going to give us your number? Are you going to give the viewers your number so that those that want you to make posters for them, business cards, are you going to give the number that they will use to reach you?
Okay, so my numbers, let me just say my number is 0975 05 41 97.
Are you sure it's the correct one? It's a new one.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
great. Okay, great. Ladies, it's been a pleasure having you on Grace TV. We really enjoyed. We've learned a lot, and I'm sure our viewers have really learned a lot. We're looking forward to have you in our next program.
Sure.
Thank you for coming.
Alright, you're most welcome.
Okay, great. Well, our Grace TV viewers, those were my guests for today, Limpo and Hadassah, and we were talking about talent. Even where you're watching, we don't want you to neglect your talent. We want you to know that a talent is a special ability to do something well, and it can only be developed by regular practices. Don't forget what you feel. Don't hide what you feel. If you feel passionate about something, please, you have to go for it, because a talent is what will open a door for you. From me, Juliet Kwame, and the entire Grace TV crew, it's a shalom, shalom. Bye-bye. Don't stop watching Grace TV. See you next time. For now, it's a bye-bye. Hi, guys. It was nice.